Hello. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year. Okay. I was having like a glitch on this side. How is everybody doing? I have to say hi to all of you guys. Y'all can hear me good. Y'all probably could hear me cussing too right before because I was like, what the crap? So, hey, Sassy. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Julie. Let's see who else is in here. Tammy. Hey, Sly. Hey, Kenlin. Hey, Big Bad Wolf. Hey, Harmony. Let's see. Sorry, guys. um, Glenn Crack, Evolution, Kelly. I think I said Barbie. Um, let's see who else. Kimma, Make It Make Sense. What's up? Hey, Stephanie. I think I said hi to Sassy. Hey, Heidi. Hey, Perfect. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Happy New Year, Heidi. Hey, Drea. Um, Okay, are we gonna like one thing I want to leave in 2021 is being called a Fox News anchor, or that I have MAGA blonde hair, or that I'm like this big anti-vaxxer nurse Trump supporter. Like, can we just knock it off for the evening? Thanks, Glenn Crack. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. Hey, JC. Hey, bitch. Oh, thank you. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead. I was actually like just running around today after I got off and stuff, and I didn't get a chance to pass out any links. So I'm just going to pass it out here. Glenn Crack, hopefully the Fox News feel vibe is escaped. I'm not sure. But let me go ahead and share the link because I know I have a lot of people that want to come up. Oh, I didn't never, I've never taken it as an insult, actually. In fact, my friends are like, why is that an insult? Mm, I have no idea. I just saw it somewhere. I thought it was funny. So there's the link, you guys, for whoever wants to come up. Turkey pot pie, yum. I came home and my husband was cooking. First of all, he bought these. Wait, I got to go the opposite way. There's like, can you guys see? Let me take this off. Oops. That's our arsenal for this evening right there. So, um, we shall see. It should happen. It goes down at midnight, and it's always a big deal. But Tito's and soda and lime, that is a good drink. I told my husband yesterday I wanted to get that for a drink for my diet. He told me no vodka. And rightfully so. Oh, I get it, Glenn Crack. I totally understand now. I'm so wrong for even thinking that you shouldn't. You're right. Deer head, arsenal. Do I need to pull out my other firearms? I'm just kidding. But so yeah, I want you guys to click the link. I guess I should have passed it out to y'all. So let me just get this and pass it this way. One second. Because y'all just be clicking it. One second. Okay. Anyway, my town just set off fireworks at 6:30. Yeah, there's some going off right now. I just heard them. Julie's drinking vitamin water, party hard. That's awesome. I'm drinking Pinot Grigio as usual, but a lot less than normal because the medicine I'm on is just like, ugh, it doesn't taste good. It's just like me. But Happy New Year, Black Swan. But yeah. So tonight's the night that oh, Julie, don't drink in Mountain Dew for real. But make it make sense. I think that we were going to bring up a super special guest. I guess we could start it with the super special guest. That way, maybe it'll create a vibe for the rest of the evening or the rest of my stream. Maybe you can go get our first special guest while you guys are all supposed to be clicking the link. Heidi and anybody else that wants to come up. But yeah, so tonight's the last night that I will personally. Hey, Chronic, you also said you wanted to come up. I think I dropped the link. If you could scroll up, I think it's still there. It's the last night I'm going to address the witch. I guess this is the time that I have to say what I have to say about her little Paul Staley stream, as if she's in the know, as if she's privy to any information. She literally did a whole stream on speculation and then continued to drag, John and I. And I promised that after the new year, I wasn't going to bring her up anymore because I'm just on it. But I just thought that was really cute that, it was almost content, and then it was like, but a drag. So hopefully she will digress and stop, acting cuckoo bird and having to respond to things that other people do that don't even concern her. So hey, Skamira.
Hey.
Let's start off. How are you? What do
Hey,
we
wait,
have?
it's under Skimera? I thought it was under Chronic.
This is Skamira.
That is so weird. Oh, you know what? It's because last time I was doing it under the StreamYard when I was with mommy, and so I wondered my other Skimera account. So,
Yeah, it usually defaults to whatever you
oh,
use last.
that's what it was. Okay. Oh well.
Well,
How do I
happy
turn
New
my
Year.
How do I turn my camera off? Like, do I push camera?
Just go to the bottom of the screen and there should be a little button that says stop
Camera.
cam. Or it does. I don't here. I can turn it off maybe. Let me see. No, I can't.
Let me see. Do I hit the camera? I'll hit the camera, but
There you
then
go.
okay. Does that work? Okay.
Yes. So yeah. Happy New Year. How are you doing? What are y'all doing tonight?
I'm staying at home. I had just ate an edible, of course, and
Of course. Like
I'm making shrimp fajitas for dinner.
you're making what?
Shrimp fajitas?
Oh, yum. That sounds delish.
Yeah. And then, just I don't know, get high and play video games and just,
That's kind of what we're doing, minus the high. I wish that was a possibility, but we're in Texas, as Glenn Crack pointed out, with an arsenal in Deer Head, so he's watching Fox News. But it is what it is. Yeah, we're just gonna pop some fireworks. I think we're gonna play Monopoly. I got my son the Monopoly game for Christmas, and it's like instead of the money, it's like a debit card, and you scan it. So that's
How cool.
what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna like he's playing his Oculus and his Fortnite right now. So
Wait. I'm a blonde, okay? So what is an Oculus? Because I'm like, I don't understand what this is.
it is a VR, and it's like a whole thing. You look like a minion when you're wearing it, and like people,
Oh,
even my husband's been doing it. And it's just like you walk in a room and they're like silent, and they're holding these two joysticks, and they're
yeah.
like,
Oh, you know what?
VR. I'll show.
Oh, so is it like virtual reality
Yes,
kind of?
virtual reality, but you can like literally like go on YouTube, and there's like Oculus like sites that you can ride roller coasters on, and they like really make you feel like you're riding the roller coaster. It's just freaking insane.
Oh,
But
wow,
yeah,
that's cool.
they, both of them. And it's not just my son, it's my husband too. They're like me, just totally wild into this. Yeah, Teresa's grandkids, everybody like a lot of people I know got their kids that for Christmas, and it's just been nonstop.
How cool. Yeah, I got a telescope for Christmas, but I haven't got a chance to use it because it's been raining and it's really cloudy right now here in San Diego, but I'm hoping next week will be sunny and I can finally use it, but it's
That'll be fun and nice.
yeah,
Do you use you?
I've been wanting one for a while, but my husband finally broke down and bought it for me for Christmas. So, but
Oh, good. So, like, where do you put that? Do you put that in your bedroom? Do you put that in your like where in the house do you put that pointing?
Pretty much, I'm gonna either have it up in my bedroom or probably put it out on our patio in the front, and so we can kind of see clearly. But the thing is, it's like it's been cloudy so much at night. Like during like early evening, you can see the moon really clear, but
Mm,
then it gets really overcast. But I think either I'm gonna bring it up and down my stairs, either upstairs or downstairs. But
cool.
I think you can probably see it better
Mhm.
outside versus in the inside the house.
That's cool. That's
So.
really neat.
I'm hoping to find some aliens. I'm just kidding.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I
Mermaids and
believe there's
aliens.
been there's been the sightings in San Diego. Not even like a week ago, someone said they saw something that looked like a UFO, and I was like, "What?" And I've seen stuff that I'm like, holy crap, like you would think that like there's no way they could have edited it to make it look like one. It almost reminds me of like Boba Fett, from Star Wars. It looks like one
Yeah.
of his ships was up in the air, and it was like freaking me out because I totally thought, wow, that I didn't think that was fake at all. And I'm pretty skeptic.
Now you're not
So
talking about when Aaron Carter saw what were those? What were those Elon Musk satellites? You're not talking about when he saw those and thought they were.
no, no. The thing that my friend saw that she told me she saw, but it looked like a ship. Like if you've watched, have you ever seen Boba Fett, right? From Star Wars, his ship, Boba Fett. You don't know that about Star Wars?
I mean, I'll watch it when it's playing on my TV. I don't really sit down, but
Okay.
I'm kind of familiar, semi. I
But
can
it
Google
looks it looks like a ship from like it looks exactly like his ship. And she said it looked just like that. And you know what? I watch a lot of paranormal stuff on TV, and I saw some stuff that looked like that similar, but it's like I was like, okay, that could be totally photoshopped. That could be edited, whatever. But I'm looking at it was recorded from someone's camera phone. So it was just like, I'm really hard to like believe stuff unless I see it. And when saw it on TV, I was like, holy shit, that
really.
has to be it. Like you cannot, there is nothing in the military that looks like that. And I was like,
Hmm.
wow, so, I'm hoping to find something, but I mean, I like to look at the stars and all that, but I'm hoping that maybe I would capture one. I would love to be able to see if it was real. I mean, I believe that it could be real, but I mean, I have to see it myself to believe
Oh,
it,
for sure.
you know?
There's just so much. There's so much history and collusion and information and just stuff that we don't know and we'll never know.
Yeah,
So I mean,
exactly.
the whole being it so secretive as in and of itself makes it highly suspect to me that it could be
Yeah.
like you said. I mean, it's not weirder things have happened, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at it even this last year, the government even came out and admitted that they were spending all this money researching it, and they released those videos from the Navy showing them tracking them. So, even they're admitting it. Yeah, obviously they know way more than they're ever going to release, but at least they admitted that they were paying to investigate it, and they were actually acknowledging that, yeah, this is not from our military. So what
Huh.
else could it be, right? I mean, there's no
What else
other
is me?
explanation, you know?
Right. Could be. Like I said, Area 51's a thing. And remember they were gonna storm it and all that chaos
Oh, I
happened.
know. And nothing happened. Like they didn't even do it.
But still everybody was like, Mayday, Mayday, like this is gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You never know. Maybe you'll find the first alien ship, Skimera.
Yeah, right. That'd
Or
be pretty
Skimera.
funny. I'll be like the national choir. Woman finds UFO in San
Yeah.
Diego.
Mermaid finds UFO.
Would you
It'd be cool.
You know what's funny? I watched a documentary about mermaids, and there was a documentary, I don't know if you watched it, about they were investigating, and everybody was saying, oh no, it's not really a mermaid, it's some kind of manatee or it's like a seal. But there's a
Mhm.
documentary on, I think it was on Hulu or something like that, a Prime Video, and they're talking
Ooh.
about that this guy was totally thought that he captured what was on TV, a mermaid, like a real mermaid, right?
Mhm.
And the eyes were glowing, like the eyes were like glowing when it reached up. And I kind of rewinding it to kind of get a good look. And it's so hard to tell, but it kind of reminds me of like it's weird. It's something I've never seen, but there's no way. I don't really think that there's what they say traditional mermaids.
Yeah.
A mermaid could be another creature we've never seen before, right? But I think a
Mermaid.
lot of stuff is
Pretty.
fake out there that I've seen, but I don't really know if there's such thing as mermaids. So that's another thing that I believe in aliens more than I would a mermaid.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's more plausible than to have, I mean, the stereotypical mermaid that is,
Yeah,
the beautiful woman with the flowy hair that the pirates
yeah,
always, you know, um, I guess glorified for lack of a better term.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I would think that there's gotta be other stuff out there. We just can't be
Just
uh
us,
I
right? Yeah.
no. It just
No,
can't.
there's so much. Like I'm so open-minded. Like I believe in I mean, I really takes a lot for me to believe in something. I have to see the receipts for it, but But I do have an open mind to think, hey, it's a possibility, you know? So,
Never
and
know.
we're not the only one in this universe. I mean, we can't be the only one. There's so much stuff out there we haven't even discovered yet.
Absolutely.
So, you know, so every day you learn something new. So that's how I look at things.
Sure. We are not alone, Tammy says.
Nope. So what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking as little of this as possible because I'm not trying to show my ass or be a drunk or like
Oh my
like the
God.
witch likes to portray.
Oh, we're not even a mirror. I mean, come on. You don't want to be like a mirror either, showing your
I don't
ass.
think she's drunk. I think she's stone cold sober, shaking that ass like
Oh
that.
yeah, totally. But like, how thirsty you have to be to do that? Like, I saw the videos. Like, I was shocked because I thought that at least she would have a little bit more class than Andrew, but obviously she just like so many people were on Reddit going, "Wow, I used to like this girl. What is going on with her?" Right? So,
Yeah. Well,
ugh.
I've always thought she is a little bit
Oh yeah.
shady.
Oh yeah, well, you know
So,
that because of all the stuff that you uncovered about her and the
yes.
stuff that we found out about her that she's not innocent either. Even though he could have, played games with her head and all that stuff behind, like on not on camera, but realistically, she has, I think I thought she was going to be better than him and get an agent and do something with her 15 minutes, but she just lowered herself by doing that video. I was just like, wow.
I was like, wait a second, wait, no. And then like there was no like background noise, there was like no fan blowing. I'm sure she couldn't have like music playing, but there was just like clap, 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 clap. And I'm just
Oh God, yeah, that was so, and it's weird because we're like people are saying I can see her meat curtains. I'm like, what? I wasn't even looking that hard, but I had to go back and look again. I'm like,
click
oh
on it. And when
dang,
you click on it, it takes it out of that frame of the window on my page. You know what I'm saying? So when you click on it, it boop, opens it up and it shows you the length of the video, but it also shows you the length of other things. It's really just crazy.
yeah,
So how much do I have to drink to dance like a mirror?
nothing, nothing. She did
Well,
that stuff sober. She's
it's
a
not
bad
too hard,
dancer. She
actually. It's just like,
do the Kermit.
yeah, it's not too hard. There you go.
You
All
don't
night
even
long.
know. Remember the first time you posted about the Kermit, her doing the Kermit? Oh my God. It's like if that dance was made for her. He was almost like he was imitating her or something, or she was actually taking lessons from
She
him.
saw that emoji or that sticker that you could, create. And so she was like, oh my God, Kermit looks hot. And then she just started doing it because it's exactly. And then the whole, remember the one that it was like this and it would twirl around. And I'm like, no, Kermit's got more moves than you, Amira, actually, because you're
Exactly.
not even trying to do any kind of like cultural anything. You're just bloop, 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 whatever. No.
Oh, so funny. I know I literally cried when I saw that video. I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what she does. Like it was so crazy how it imitated her to the T. And,
Right.
it, and I laugh. Every time I see Kermit, I can think of Amira. Like to this
Me
day,
too. That's my
I
same
would go out in
thing.
the world and see Kermit, I'll start laughing. For like my husband's like, what are you laughing about? I'm like, oh, inside joke. you know?
It's not easy being green. That's what I'm laughing at.
I know.
It's not.
So funny. She's bad.
It is. It really is bad. I'm gonna hold
So
on.
So she's have you actually seen her other OnlyFans stuff, or is that the only things you've seen her
Oh,
do?
that's the only thing I've seen, girl.
Okay.
That's not. I went in there and I logged in. I was like, okay, that's it. I'm just gonna have to donate to the cause, like, because everybody else is sharing all these. I'm just like, I need to buy a subscription to somebody, and also, whatever. Not that I would ever pass it to anybody. I just want to see it. Anyway,
Yeah.
so, but I couldn't even find her, and I don't know if she's not under herself or if I don't know. It was like more like made me an account instead of like made me where I could search an account. So I'm kind of confused. I'll
I
have to
can send you a
circle back.
link if you I know her account on OnlyFans, so I can send you a link to it.
Okay,
If
okay,
you
do that.
if you if you want it.
Yes, I would be most interested. Somebody said it was during a live stream that video was captured. Is that true, or was that actually like recorded and posted as content? Because I really need to know that.
I don't know which one you mean, the video from today?
No, that was okay. That was almost. halfway
Oh, you're
redemption.
talking about the one she was doing her butt dance one? That one?
Yes. Was that on a
I don't,
live
I don't
stream?
even know. Honestly, I don't even know how that was captured because yeah, I don't have no idea how that. I
I
know that
went
was on
earlier
Blinker.
in my life that it was alive, and I was like, okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and give her a get out of jail free card here. And this is
Yeah,
the last time because like you've got to be more self-aware. And it's not even about the length of the booty or anything like that. Like I said, it was more about the technique of the whole. If we're
yeah,
gonna call it a twerk, then we're gonna really be reaching, but that's what we're gonna call it for lack,
yeah,
whatever. But so yeah, I really hope it was captured like spur of the moment and somebody grabbed it rather than a self-produced video of that
yeah.
nature. Because, girl, you need guts to do something else.
Yeah, I don't know honestly if she has money problems or something. Because why would she was holding out for so long, and then what made her all of a sudden now go to OnlyFans? I wonder what's going on in her life.
Everybody else is. I mean, look at the new cast. Everybody's already got
Yeah,
cameos. Everybody's got OnlyFans.
but
Everybody.
her season ended like back in what, February, March? I mean, what made her do it now? She should have done it then, right? Why do it now, like later when she's off? So it's weird.
Desperation.
Yep,
Absolutely.
she's running out that. Maybe she'll have to have a sugar daddy or something.
Hey, John.
Howdy.
Happy New Year. I was just say Merry Christmas.
Happy Merry New Year, Christmas Eve.
Happy Merry New Year.
Yeah, I literally went to try to find me. I had to say Happy New Year and they were sold out. I was really bummed out. I should have just worn my hat again.
What are we talking about? What's going on?
Oh, nothing. We were just shooting the shit about, again, the OnlyFans and the fact that all the new cast already have them. And it's just kind of weird how everybody's just only fanning it up.
It's like next is like the flat tummy app, and then you're good.
Goodbye, tummy app, all the nines. So, what are you guys doing tonight, John?
You're looking at it.
Same here. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
I like your lights, John.
I know. I'm like, I tried to be like a little bit festive, so
It's
Thank
cool
you.
though.
It's very
I'll
nice.
probably shut them off soon because they're bothering me already. Go ahead.
Oh my God. Does that mean they bothered you the whole 8 hours I was wearing them the other night?
It's gonna be like epilepsy at some point. I don't know. And it's like the tamest setting they have. Like the other ones are just like aggressively fast.
I think that's the one I had on too. It's like,
It's like you're like at a rave. I'm like,
Rainbows,
no.
let's do the same thing. We need some glow sticks. But yeah, so it's kind of chill. I kind of hear the fireworks popping off in the background here. Do y'all get to pop fireworks in where you
We
live?
were gonna go to New York, Kelly, but we haven't been feeling 100, and New York's not that great right now with the Rones. So
Roans.
I'm like, let's just like dodge a bullet, and then we're like, should we go out? But I'm like, I don't really want to go out either. So we're like, let's go to the bar for like, I'm like, no, I just want to be home. Like I'm just like, we went to the boardwalk. They had like the fireworks. That was nice, and that was like the extent of my day. And that was like that took all the energy I had. Did you hear me breathing on that live? We heard it back. I sound like Darth Vader.
Which one from last night?
On my Instagram story, like we were like walking on the boardwalk because they were shooting off fireworks, and we got back to the house and we were looking at them, and Cody's like, "Is that you breathing?" I'm like, "I know. Like, what is wrong with me?" So
I was listening to it. I wasn't listening to it. I was watching it.
To my story. You just hear me like, like the whole time. I'm like, I don't sound good. So
Like I said, it just like as much as going to Times Square on New Year's Eve sounds like literally I've got to do it once in my life. I have to. It's like on a bucket
I've been
list.
a New Yorker my whole life. I've still managed to never go.
Well, and I just want the whole Broadway experience. I want the shopping experience. I want the whole experience one of these days. And I'll have to lump it all together because it only makes more sense to do that. But what stresses me out so bad about Times Square, and I said it the other night, is you're so packed in there. And I don't know if it's like that with COVID. I'm not even worried about COVID.
I think last year was only like what you call it, first responders were allowed to go. So like doctors, nurses, like and that was like a treat for them. This year I think it's limited to 15,000.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't know how. I mean, it's going to be a mess. Times Square is always a mess. So I don't know. And you have to be fully vaxxed. Like when we were there a couple of months ago, if you go indoors anywhere, you have to like have your card out. And now
Really?
it's even like getting crazier there now. I don't even know what. So it just
Well, then I wonder how they managed it then before COVID. Like, is that really, like I said, I still envision, all these people packed in, just pack, as far as you can see. And then how do people maneuver? I just didn't ever think it would be, I would always have to just have stress looking at people thinking they've got to be wearing a diaper. Like, that would be
yeah, and
the
you're
only.
packed in there. You're so tight if you fell down, you're still standing. I mean, like not now, but how it's been.
Mhm.
We went to the tree lighting one year and never again. And I'm like, I will never go
Uh,
to
it's,
Times
it,
Square for New Year's Eve.
I'm like claustrophobic, so I would never be able to go there because
Good.
I would freak like, oh, I would have an anxiety attack, because I don't like to be in big, huge crowds like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
like,
party.
Who's playing even tonight?
Huh?
Who's playing tonight?
I have no idea. Let me look.
Neither.
Is it Mariah Carey? She usually
Please let it be.
oh no, not her again.
Hey, she
uh,
redeemed herself.
what'd you say?
Didn't she end up redeeming herself?
I don't know. I remember one year. What was a one? It was a New Year's one time where she was like she had a really. People were talking about her voice not being so great. I
Oh,
think it
not
was
so
New
great.
Year's.
It was
It was
really odd. Like, I
yeah,
think people lost their jobs
yeah. I remembered. I saw that. I was like, wow.
for sure. Let's
like
see.
a whole lot of people are performing, it seems.
Oh,
Kim Rose off.
How cold does it get in on New Year's Eve down there, John, in New York? Like,
I
is it
mean, it
pretty?
just depends on the year. It could be like it's brutally cold there because in Manhattan, always with the wind, it makes it like the wind going through.
Uh,
It cuts like a knife. I mean, it's brutal. But
oh
we had
wow.
a New Year's Eve like a few years back. It was like 60 degrees outside, and then you
Uh-huh.
could have New Year's Eves where it's like 5 with a wind chill of like -20, and you're miserable.
Oh my God. I know my husband was there one time. He was gonna do runway modeling there, and he told me the wind chill was so like his face was like when he got home, he's like he couldn't feel his face, and it felt like you said it feels like a knife. Like it's like even
Yeah, the
though
wind
it's
is
like
bad.
it says it's one weather, it feels even colder and it feels like her face is all like he said his face hurts so bad, So
no.
he's like, I don't think I can live here because we're from San Diego.
That's
So
just,
so we don't really have really winters here. I think the coldest it gets here is like 45 degrees, So I've never been in negative weather ever in my life. So I'm originally from Hawaii. So we don't have winters in Hawaii. It's like when it rains, it's like a warm rain. It's so I was in shock when I lived in California. I was like, wow, it gets cold here because I've never experienced cold until like I was 11 years old. I really thought everybody had like summer weather year round, until I lived here.
well, that was Cody till he got here. He was a Floridian, and I'm like,
Oh,
it gets
really?
cold. Wait for it.
Yeah. I lived in I had the unfortunate experience, and I'm sorry, any North Dakotans in here for living there for like a year. Never again.
Mm.
Never, ever, ever.
Oh, North Dakota. Yeah. I have a friend that lives there and she's telling me that it's like negative something. Like this morning was like 1 degree or something like that.
It is. It's freezing and it stays that way. And then the ice doesn't melt until like freaking spring. And then just when it starts to get warm enough again to live there, it starts freaking blizzard again. It's just like not compatible with life as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no thanks. I went to college upstate New York between like Buffalo and Rochester, and it was like unbearably. Oh, Julie's here. She knows how cold it is there. I mean, I'd wake up from an 8 o'clock class, and it would be like at the bank, like -10 degrees, and I'd be like, and then like at least like the buildings are all connected like via underground tunnel. Because if you had to walk outside, like you had to take pit stops. You stop at a friend's house. Hi, just warming up for 5 minutes. It was true. That was Carrie's apartment. The pit stop. We don't stop at her house. She was like halfway between the dorms and the apartments. I mean, and the campus, and that was 80 Court Street. That was the pit stop. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hold on 1 second, guys.
So are you what are you drinking tonight, John? Are you partaking? Are you
The finest of all box wines, as usual.
I love box wine though. See, people
Which I'm
like
nursing because I'm like
people,
really like I just don't feel 100, so I'm like sipping on it. You know, usually I'm
oh,
like
okay.
gulp, gulp, gulp.
Well, it's gonna be
I
a
like
long
box wine.
night.
I
I
know.
I really don't like expensive wine. I like wine that's not super expensive. I mean, I'm not all into like the foo type of wines,
Then you're my people.
Yeah,
but
we have somebody else.
I mostly medicate. I use edibles. I don't really drink, so I'm not drinking tonight.
Maria.
Hey,
Hi,
Maria.
everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
How
What
are
you
you?
doing? Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Wanted to let you guys know I'm starting out 2022 with no hate for anybody.
Oh,
We're
good.
Here, that's sweet. I appreciate that.
Me too.
Right back at you and
Same
everybody
here.
else for that fact. That's really nice, Maria.
I know it is.
hopefully this year coming up, everybody could just move forward and just hey Harmony. Everybody could just move forward and just forget about the past. Hi Cole.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
You know,
I mean, I
thank
can
you,
do
Heidi.
that for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. Same here, Maria. We
No,
have
I'm
to
like
just
2 months good. Like I should get like a pin or something like that
you
soon.
do. Yeah, you know what? We should. I should look into getting some kind of award system to go on here
Like a
because
ribbon in the very least.
something,
Certificate. I don't know. Something to be
something.
like a small trophy.
But you know
Uh,
what? That trophies are a great
Yeah.
idea. Medal, you know, like with the red, white, and blue. Like, but yeah, something because you've done a great job, John. You really have.
Yeah,
And
John, you've done really awesome because, I know how hard it is to deal with the haters and all that stuff. And it's like, I belong on Reddit, so I see the shit that they say about you. And it's just like, these people have no life. And it's like sad when they like literally had nothing to talk about when arguing like that basically they're making up or they're rehashing stuff like old stuff because they're so bored, you know? Because you're not feeding on their hate, so then now they don't know what to do with themselves over there, and it's sad. A lot of these people, a lot of these haters have no life, and it's sad that they have to like talk all that stuff about you and all the other bloggers. It's just like I just don't understand why people act this way. It's just I don't know, because I don't act that way.
it's fine. It's old hat. It's like I said, everybody kind of just throwing it all to the side is freeing. And I mean, sometimes I have my points where like it takes a village, and I want to go live and just bitch someone the fuck out. But
Yeah.
Then the next day, and you're like, oh, I didn't do that, and then you feel better about yourself, and then like you're like, okay, move on. So
Yeah.
right.
it's good, and life is a lot easier.
Yeah, it is. Because the more you feed into it, the more they're going to keep talking. It just as a toxic cycle.
Right.
So I'm glad that you're sticking to not responding to any of their bullshit and stuff like that. You just got to stick to it and just don't do it because then they're just going to feed into more stuff they can talk about. And they're just going to get bored and move on to the next person, hopefully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I agree. And life's too short, and I'd rather spend it with Cody or doing other things than worrying about what's some. There's only so many times you can prove something wrong, and when you're
Yeah.
fighting against something that's never going to stop,
Yeah.
you got to learn when to cut the cord. So that's pretty much
Yeah.
what I did.
Absolutely. For sure. For sure. But yeah, Maria, I'm glad to see you coming up. I mean, you were really sweet on Christmas Eve. And I noticed that. I was like, golly, maybe, and you've been so kind to Dee. And in fact, let me just come here. I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna remove you just for a minute. You can stay backstage for just a second.
Oh, it's okay. I'll leave. It's okay.
No,
I gotta go make dinner anyways.
I'm gonna just remove and then you can stay backstage if you want to come.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. So because I was getting distracted, y'all know I have ADD. But I mean, seriously, I owe you an apology, Maria, for the things I've done to you. And we've really went through it. I mean, both all three of us, like all three
Yeah,
of
thank you, Brooke. I do too.
different, statistical, like me and John, that me and you and John were friends, and then me and you, it was just been such a mess. And I'm just, like I said, I'm very, very sorry for the
I'm
things.
sorry too for everything I've done. I
Thank
just want to start the new year with being positive and moving on and do things that I'm proud of for 2022 and not look back.
Me too. Thank you, Maria.
And Maria, we spoke, on Christmas. So
Yeah.
I'm happy we're all in a great place, and
Me
I
too.
look forward to next year.
Yeah, I want to be able to enjoy the internet without having to worry about anybody coming after anybody. And what happened to Dee was a wake up call. Life is too short. We're not on this world just to hate everybody. It's not the way it should be.
That's right. Absolutely. But
So
never thought I'd see the day, Maria. I never thought I'd see the day, but I'm glad that we can just let it go, start fresh,
yep.
and not ever go down that toxic path again. I think we were both totally at fault and it just wasn't good. And I'm just glad that we can start over. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me up here.
Yes, you're welcome.
I thought I was going to be blocked or something, but no.
Nope.
Thank you.
I don't think I ever blocked you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. It's great. I think it's
I just don't want to smoke a cigarette on camera, so that's why I took my camera off.
But
there
you
we
just
go.
showed everybody.
Well,
so what's the point now?
I was like, trying to be
You're
like,
fine. You're fine. But like, I mean, I seriously, if anybody can learn from this, like if me and Maria can forgive each other, I think anybody can forgive each other, like for real, because me and Maria is the OG, like nemesis, And so I think that if we can do it, then I think
anybody can.
Anybody can. And every little, small little,
Yeah.
squabble that we have within our friend group, I think that all y'all can really maybe just look deep in and just say, you know what, let's start over.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
It's not. It's not. Hey, will you come on screen? Julie says she wants a screenshot of all of us smiling.
Julie.
She's so sentimental. That's awesome. But yeah, so that's great. What are you doing tonight, Marie? Are you drinking cojitos?
We're still drinking, yes.
What is a cojito anyway?
It's coquitos.
Coquito.
It's rum with coconut, and it's a really good mixture. My daughter actually made it for us.
Yum.
It's really good, but it gets me drunk real fast.
I haven't had one of those since I've been in Florida. They're really good.
My God. Yeah, it's really good. It's seasonal, but I'm gonna send you the recipe. It's really easy to make.
Yeah, send it because I'm always looking for a good drink.
Thank you, sassy nerd girl.
Yeah, so much when we're on YouTube. No, that's funny. That's awesome. Let's see. So, what else is going on tonight besides you have your family over?
My kids are here, but COVID is really bad this last 2 weeks in Florida. So we're not getting together with anybody.
So I'm like, we were just in Vegas. I figured like we rolled the dice when we were in Vegas, like, chancing it. I'm like, I don't want to double down in Manhattan. It's.
Oh yeah, that would have really been even vaccinated because even the vaccinated.
I just have the Johnson shot, like like we have like the worst one.
Yeah. Well, at least you're covered. It's got to dampen it some. And yeah, you're right though. You spun the dice. You prevailed from Vegas. Let's not double.
Yeah, I can't believe we made it out of Vegas alive. I'm like, because so.
Yes, you guys are very fortunate. Very fortunate. So, what else is going on, guys? I feel like the later parties, Heidi's going on after me. Heidi's going to go on here in the next what? Wait, John, are you going before Heidi or
No, I'm not going to go on my channel.
Oh, you're not?
I'll hang out with y'all. You're all on my channel for Christmas Eve, so I figured I'd hop on all yours.
Okay. Heidi, are you going to come up? Oh, thank you, Cooch. Anybody that wants to come up, guys, come on up. This is like everybody come up. Oh, and I still back there. I've got to get her back up. I'm still learning how to use this stupid machine. But yeah.
Brooke, hit the button, like zoom us out a bit.
Oh.
It's like all face. Oh. Oh my God. Thank you.
Sorry, I don't know what just happened. I'm so.
God bless you.
I didn't know it was stressing you out so
I
bad.
think it was all face. Like I feel like I look at my driver's license picture. It was just like face. I'm like, oh my god, zoom it out.
I can't believe that was stressing you out so bad. You just
It
sat
was
there.
like I jumped on it. Like that's the first thing I do when I start live. Is I hit. Monica actually taught me that. She's like, John, the first thing you do is zoom out because it's all face. And I'm like, I never realized that, and now it drives me crazy. Like and like I'm like,
Oh,
you know,
thank
I can
you,
do my makeup
Carissa.
and like that's how much face there was.
So I mean, I guess people that were watching us on their TVs, they just like really saw. They just really
Yeah, and
everything.
like I've only watched myself on the TV one time, and like I'm like, wow, that's a lot of me. So, like watching yourself on a big TV is humbling because you're like, oh, I can't look like that anymore. You know, like I can't. No. So
That's funny. I don't even want to look at myself on the TV. I'm so
it
glad
is
you pointed
humbling.
that out because I was just like, now that
Yeah.
he said that, oh my god.
Hi,
Me.
happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's Eve. I'm actually doing my hair, so
Yeah.
hi Maria. That was
Hi,
so nice.
Heidi.
I was listening to Mommy's live and I was doing my hair earlier too. But so what are you up to, Heidi?
I'm doing my hair and I'm cooking. I'm trying not to choke.
How are you doing your hair and cooking? That is talent.
Well, just put it on, go back and stir a little bit, go back in the bathroom, do your hair. So that's what I'm
Go
doing.
No big deal.
So
What are
I
we
can
eating tonight?
do black-eyed peas, turkey wings. There was not one store that had cabbage, nor could I find any New Year's Eve stuff. Everything is Valentine's now.
I know.
So I went out today for the first time since December 23rd. I've been out of the house.
Poor thing. Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling better. I really am. I'm feeling
Good.
better. But I am looking forward to tonight and I have some fun. And I'm loving hearing this. I really am. Hi Scams, how are you?
Hey Heidi, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. Thank
Yeah,
you.
but I'm glad to hear this and I'm looking forward to the new year with everybody going in with a fresh start.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually
It's going to be a good new year.
It is. I think so too.
Well,
Definitely.
we're going to see. We're putting positive vibes out there. So
only positivity. Let's see if it ignites through everybody and channels through and actually maybe we could start a positivity movement. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Do it for Nicholas.
Bro.
Do it for
Your
Nicholas.
hopes are so high. Your hopes are so high.
Right? Don't hold your breath, anybody.
Really, we all know.
Realist. Thank you, John. We can only thank you for your reality because that's probably the truth. But we can all at least strive for the
I
best.
hate to be like a bah humbug, but that's cool.
We're gonna at least start 2022 off on the good foot, on the right foot, and if we have to put our left down, then so be it. I mean, it is what it is. We're only human, but we can at least try. And like I said, I have, I'm going to be able to completely the things that have happened and transpired. Like it puts Maria down at the bottom of the totem pole for infractions to me. So I'm having no problems just squashing everything with her and not ever looking back and not ever turning, another eye. And just moving on completely. So as far as me going, meh, meh, it has nothing to do with Maria. I'm talking about if it doesn't catch on to others in the community. That's maybe
we will see. I can't wait to see what tomorrow holds. But I'm getting ready because I'm gonna get drunk tonight in 3 time zones. So I'm gonna have a good time, and we'll see what happens. But love you guys and see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
But yeah, so I did not plan on being on very, very long. I just wanted to, because like I said, we're going to play some games tonight. We've got all these fireworks and arsenal to shoot off in a little while.
You're so lucky. We can't have fireworks in California because people burn their houses down.
Jason,
oh yeah.
From Jason, are you in here? Oh, he must be playing the VR. I guarantee you, he's like somewhere with that VR on. But he said the same thing. One of his friends is from another state, and he's like, I've never really seen fireworks or heard that going off.
You can't buy them here. I mean, you go to Delaware, and I think you could buy them. But
really?
You can't
yeah,
buy them.
They banned them here in California just because people are not responsible enough to do themselves. So the only way we see fireworks is SeaWorld shoots them off, or the Mission Bay down by the beach. But that's it. Professionals have to do it. They don't allow people to do it because we're too stupid, here.
No, I think there's a lot of states that are not legal in, but here, please, they're like warehouses everywhere, just like little, pop-up stands everywhere. Thank you, Kathy, for the super sticker. But yes, the kids did get the VR Barbie, to answer your question, that my son did, but it's become an adult toy as well. But yeah, we've got a bunch. I cringe every time my husband
What adult toy does your son play with?
that VR, the VR
Okay.
Oculus. What did you think?
He probably would.
Hey, Mom, this is cool.
Well, it does. An Oculus could be like a vibrator, It does sound like it sounds like a new improved vibrator.
Almost nothing to do with vibration of anything. There's two wands, and they're like circular things, and they stick up in a huge mask, and you just sit there, and everybody's just like quiet, and you just see them. It's the craziest thing. But
do they get do you get motion sickness by having that on, or does it like make you dizzy?
Yeah, you can sit in a chair and ride a roller coaster, and it feels like you're riding a roller coaster.
I get sick. I can't handle roller coasters. My husband loves them, but I've never been to Magic Mountain, and I never will go. It's so sketchy. I hate roller coasters. Like, only ones I can handle is Disneyland roller coasters.
Thank you so much, Julie. I know, isn't this cool? It's crazy. But it is what it is, and it's
I forget. I'm the only place in the world I have a wrench is here. I was trying to type something to see my little wrench come up. I forget. I always have a wrench.
Did you do it? You like to see?
Well, because for some reason, when you come in StreamYard as a guest, it won't let me type unless it's private. So I don't know, but it's cool.
It won't let you type? That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be like the way my setup is. It's weird.
Barbie, they better not be able to. I better go check those parental controls. Who said that?
Wait, is that the thing you can actually see? Like, I've seen guys use virtual reality. Like, is it like they have like adult type of stuff on there too, or no? Like,
They better not have it on my babies.
What'd you say?
So they better not have it on my babies.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, like, is that the thing? I thought I saw a TV show where someone's saying that you can, like, it's like simulation, like sex or something.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing, right? It's something probably completely different.
Oh, yeah. This was Oculus. This is like the Oculus VR. That was like a Best Buy and everywhere else, and it was really popular. I hope to get, but
I remember hearing about that Oculus thing. Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I need to go Google and find out what is it like you're playing. Are you just seeing like, are you playing a video game doing it? Or are you just seeing like you said, they're like you pretend like you're on a roller coaster, that kind of stuff? Like, is it, can you play video games on it, or is it just kind of more of like you're looking at different things in a different like around the world and stuff?
Oh, I have a wrench. Dixie Lee Ranch. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, Dixie! Thank you so much for this.
I had to give you an audio thank you because I don't know how to type on this.
Oh my God, Dixie! That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Happy New Year.
I was neglecting my wrench duties.
Yeah, I forgot you had a wrench. This is the Oculus. Like I'll even put it on. I think it's got the rubber on it now, so I can't get my makeup on it. This is what it looks like.
Oh.
And this is with the handles.
Oh, okay. There was going to be so many memes of you.
Oh
my God. Whoa.
I don't care.
You just opened that door to hell.
Do what?
You just opened that door to hell.
Leave me, bitch. I don't care. But no, so that's what it is. And then you like there's a game on there called Beat Saber, and it's like if you ever played the Nintendo Wii and it had like Rock Band on it or whatever, it's kind of like that, but you like these things like they're slicers. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's really freaking cool though. And like I said, I caught my husband on it like 3 times. He's here in the room and he's like, I'm like, what are you doing?
How much does it go for? Is it pretty expensive or?
Like 300 or so, I think.
Okay, not too bad.
You get a PS5 where you live?
No, I don't think so. And it's so funny because my son asked for a PS5 and an Oculus for Christmas. But no, we haven't been able to find a PS5.
I know it's hard. I'm trying to get my husband one, and he's like, he's like, it sucks because all his friends have one, and he's like, God, I want one. I've been trying to find it, but the only way I'm going to get one is if I'm going to have to pay like, $800 to like $1,000 for
When
it.
you're in San Diego, isn't baby girl Kim from San Diego? She got
Yeah,
listen,
so it's Big Ed
we
too.
asked who her connect was.
Oh, I know. I should ask her. Hey, can you hook me up with a PlayStation 5?
I mean, that's who I go to first for a mythical PS5.
That's true.
real.
You know what's funny is I saw Big Ed like about a few months ago down at OB when he was filming for the Single Life. It was like not a few months, but it was like I don't know how long ago it was. It probably must have been like August or September, I think it was. But I'm like bummed because we don't have any good people on the show from San Diego. Like I wish like we got Kim, and Kim seems cool, but it's like, come on. I don't know about her.
I don't know, folks. I don't know about. I mean, she comes packing with the gifts. I'd like to be.
Listen, she knows how to get a PS5, so
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit her up and ask her how she got
yeah. I
it.
wonder, like, did she get him like the PS5, like the North American like edition, or did she get him like the African, or because European outlets have different plugs.
Yeah.
So did she get him the?
Oh, that's true.
That's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, well, which version? Because
yeah, I didn't think about that.
I'm like, is he gonna be able to play it? If it's an American one, can he plug it in, like into like a wall in Nigeria or Zanzibar?
Unless you have an adapter. If not, then yeah, I think the plugs are might be different there because I know that's how it is in Europe. The plugs are totally different from what we do.
That was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, I'm like, what kind of plug does it have? Because remember back in the day,
that's very smart to even think of that.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Remember back in the day, like, and this is going back, like, when we got my first Nintendo, I was like in third grade, it was like 1988, and anybody who got like an original Nintendo, when you got back to the house and you're about to hook it up, and I was so excited to play mine, and then you need this adapter that doesn't come with it. You have to run to like either Radio Shack or like it was TSS for me. That's where we got it. Like, and run and get this adapter that they don't tell you that you need.
Right.
You can't hook up to your TV. But yeah.
It was like the disappointment. It was probably like, oh my God, every time you.
It was because I'm like, oh, I was going to play Super Mario Brothers. And like, no, because that piece is missing and you can't play
pad,
it. And I start crying, and then they're all running to Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Trying to get this.
Play Duck Hunt, please. Yeah.
That is devastating because I love video games growing up, and it's funny because I used to actually like my parents would put like I wanted a certain video game and I knew I was going to get it but wasn't sure. So what I did is I kind of like peeked, you pull over, like you pull part of the present when it's wrapped and you see the corner of it and you see what it is. So I knew as soon as I was opening it, I took off and ran for my, my gaming system. My parents all, she saw what she was going to get. Cause as soon as I knew what it was, but I pretend like I didn't know what I was getting. So it's like, it's like almost like you felt, John, like you really want to play, and all of a sudden, like you're like, wait a minute, you need this thing to play it. And you're like,
yeah, and that's what made me think of it, the adapter. Like, I'm like, what kind of plug is that?
Yeah, it's like, he's gonna be let down. He's gonna get
adapter.
He's gonna get in his room and go, damn it, I can't play it because the plug is not gonna plug in.
And ask Cody, like now, like he's been with me for like 14, 15 years. Like every time, like we go get like a video game or like when the PS4, we got the PS4, the PS3, or whatever, the Wii. I'm like, okay, so do I need any adapters or anything? Like, so when I take this out of the box and present it to my TV, it'll play. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, there's no extra cords, nothing, like an HDMI. Like, they're like, no, you have everything. You're good to go. I'm like, are you certain?
Yeah, because you want to be let down again, right? You'll be all excited, and you're like, I can't play it, So it is a letdown. It is. Well, do you play video games still or no?
I do. I just like Final Fantasy, really. I like Zelda and Mario, but like they don't make guidebooks anymore, so it's kind of
I used to play. Yeah, I know. I had a guidebook. Did you ever play that video game called not Final Fantasy, but it's Kingdom Hearts, right?
Oh yeah. That's like
I played that one and I got the book for it, but then I'm playing the new one now. But I don't know what the hell I'm doing because there's no book.
Yeah, they've always made the books, and now I have no idea what the hell. There's no way you could like play the game without the book.
Exactly.
35 years of books, and now they have it all online. And I'm like, because Cody got me the Final Fantasy VII remake. and there's no book with it, so it's been sitting there, and I won't play it because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you'll just be lost. You like get stuck, and then what I do is I just go to YouTube and I just do that. If I get stuck in a video game, I'll just YouTube it to figure out what I'm doing. You know, that's
I have
what
a
I
game on my app that on my Final Fantasy app that I play on my iPad, and I've been playing that for 7 years, so it's pretty much because I don't have time for like the console games anymore. It's
yeah.
I don't even think I'd even buy a PS5 because I don't even think I'd play it. I mean, the PS4 we just use as a Blu-ray player.
Yeah.
Pretty much at this point, and you
My
know,
husband just said he was in there watching me. It was so funny. It just made me laugh. But this is the problem that I'm going to have with the Oculus. Okay, this is like just one of the. And it happened day one. He didn't punch anything, but can you see this? Oh,
wait, who's that?
it's on TikTok.
Oh God.
Oh, he's hitting the TV. He broke the TV.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my God.
So
That's
the first, it's that realistic. It really is that realistic. So you put this on, and that's all. I mean, what you're seeing,
crazy.
it's just insane. It really
Wow.
is.
Guys, I'm gonna get off because my husband wants to watch something with him on TV, but he wants to say Happy New Year's to everybody. Hold on.
New Year, Carlos.
Wait, how do you flip the camera?
Happy New Year!
Wait, let me see if I can flip it. Hold on.
We see his feet
What
right
is
now. There's his foot.
How do you flip the camera?
Happy feet.
Happy New Year, Carlos.
Hello. Happy
Talk about it. There you go.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Take a picture, Julie.
I know, Julie. Get your picture.
I know. You get your camera ready, girl.
Okay.
We can always get the replay. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I wish them the best this year.
Hey, take my wife with you.
Oh,
Stuck with me.
Hey, have a great New Year's.
Bye, guys.
You guys have
Bye-bye.
a great night.
You
See you
too.
later.
Thank you.
Oh, well, that was nice.
What are they watching? Oh, I want to see what they're watching.
somebody said that in my Maria. I think she's gonna show you what we're watching. They're still there.
Yellowstone.
Enjoy, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
No, but somebody said that in that Amira video I posted today in my chat. It was one of your followers that cracked me up, John. Her name is Jean.
Oh, who?
But she said, I wish she would move. I was really just trying to see
Who said what about who?
about that Amira video that I posted today. It was the funniest comment.
The one from last night where she's like,
No, not the butt flappy one. The one
there's
from
a new one.
the black gray. Here, well, I better not. And then yeah, but
is it on your page?
Yeah, it's just the funniest comment. She's like, I really wish she'd move. I'm trying to see what's on the TV. And then I went back to the video and tried to see what was on TV too.
Oh my. Oh yeah, she wanted to see
Take
what's
the
on
back
TV.
off your name now. I mean, like,
Because what am I supposed to do? I just put an underscore some odd place and take backup off. Those are my options. Because for some reason, my old name is still in use, which is bullshit because it's not.
that was my old name that's gone from IG. You can't just it's because you can't bring it back.
Oh, so what am I supposed to do? Just put an underscore? I mean, I know it gets on your nerves. You say it every time we go live. It says,
Amira's
it was Jeannie Graham's.
Is that her hair? Is her hair really that long?
Maybe, I don't know.
What'd you say?
Let me tip me her lips. She got her lips done. She didn't need her lips done.
I don't understand why she made her lips so big. She was fine before that. I just don't understand these women on the show just keep every other month their lips get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like sausages. It's crazy.
Amira didn't need her lips done. Her lips were pretty big to begin with.
Yeah.
And we know that. I'm not even gonna make that comment. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just saying we just need to be lip aware in all spaces, Amira, and just you don't need that. And especially that red wig she was wearing the other day with the bangs. No,
Oh,
ma'am.
the red one?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nope. Stop that. All of it. Stop it. But yeah, Happy New Year to you, Jeannie. But that was a really funny comment, and you made me laugh today. I'm sorry. I don't always get a chance to like or comment back on my comments, but man, that made me laugh.
Did you get that list? Yeah, I got all of it here. Give me your clothes. I'll bang them against the rock for you.
Oh, what are you doing, Cody? Happy New Year.
You too, sweetheart. How you doing, love bug?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
You're looking beautiful as ever. I see it. I got it. It's funny.
What is it? Oh, she said, yeah.
The video.
Man. I'm just.
I don't get
Well,
it.
which new cast members have a OnlyFans, by the way?
Jasmine.
Well, I
had
that makes
one.
sense.
Makes sense. And then somebody jokingly put that Gino had one, but it was a joke, but I really fell for it.
So it just Jasmine has one already. That's it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, oh no, that's not it. Also, Ella has one. The samurai.
Ella.
Ella
Like Asian karaoke.
Yeah,
That one?
has one as well.
She has an OnlyFans? What?
But is it like cosplay OnlyFans?
Like
or
I
like
said, I tried to create me an account, and it created me a user account as if I'm gonna post something on
she
there.
might just do like her cosplay stuff on there.
Okay.
Maybe it just. I think.
Or
Jasmine
who the hell knows? I don't know.
Let's see. I mean, like I said, I tried to get on there, and when I couldn't like search for some reason. It was really strange. Let me see if I can find the post where I saw this.
Like you're
It was
quick.
on Jasmine's. Or maybe it was on Ella's page, maybe. I think it's like Pan Eschel. There we go. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be risque.
Really? Oh wow. Huh.
All right.
So if you guys want to, or is this cameo? Or?
Like if I'm gonna pull the trigger on anybody's OnlyFans, it's gonna be Aaron Carter's. That's the
Somebody was supposed to do that, make it make sense, or somebody.
We're all okay. I tried to do it, and I can't log into OnlyFans for some reason. It won't let me.
Wait, I gotta find out if this is her OnlyFans or if this is this Hit Me Up Fans.
And I have an OnlyFans account, and it won't let me log into it.
But this looks like it might be cameo, so I retract that.
So I can't get it that way.
More content.
I'm gonna forget that I pay for it, and then like it's gonna bother me, and then like I'm gonna be paying like probably $20 a month for Aaron Carter's like purple dildo shots. Like,
you can just Google it.
and,
I still need to see this dildo shot.
okay, that's
Google it.
case in point. That Smule app. Like remember when John and Rachel Walters they met on Smule as the karaoke app?
Yeah, and they sang with their.
So I had gotten a Smule app, and then we would all sing together. This was years ago, like in 2018. And then you pay for the app. It's like, and it was like $10 a month or something like that. So it was like I don't know.
I
Like,
was shocked at
it was like March of like 2020 or April, like a year and a half later. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, I've been paying $10 a month for this app I used once in my life for like a year and a half.
You should have called the app maker. I did that once with like
I only used it one night, and I paid $10 a month for a year and a half for it.
$20 for one
And
night.
that's why I'm afraid with these like memberships, because I will just do it and then I'll forget. And then I'm paying Aaron Carter's like car payment.
Yeah.
Not even getting my money for it at the end of the
Actually,
day.
John,
So
thank you for bringing that up. I think I actually have to cancel a membership that I needed to do like 2 months ago. Actually,
like
Yeah.
shit.
I did the same thing where they count on you to forget, so they keep billing you, and you're like, you don't realize until you look at your statement. You're like, wait a minute, what am I paying for? I thought I canceled that. Like, no. you
Yeah.
didn't. So I've done that so many times where I'm like, I've been paying like $100 something, and I'm like, and you sign up, you think, okay, I'm going to use it, and then you forget to cancel, and then you realize you look at your bank and like, what the hell is this?
Well, I know. And like, he lowered his price to $650, so I'm like, okay, it's cheap enough. I'll spend the $650 for this,
and you haven't shown
But
me
then
how
like
much.
I know, like I'm like, okay, then when do you cancel it? Because I don't want to be rebilled for it, and then I'm gonna forget about it. And then like maybe like we won't want to forget about it. Maybe we'll just keep tuned, which is even scarier. Like maybe we'll get too invested in Aaron Carter. So I don't know. Either way, it's a lose-lose.
It is. Hold on. My
Do
son's
you
gonna
have
have
his
his-
membership or no?
No, look, Cody is like licking his lips. He's like, so do you have it or not? He's like, you got that?
because
He's
I'm
like,
confused.
you got that
Do
membership?
have it?
you got
I
some
don't know. I'm just-
membership.
Cody's like, Aaron Carter membership. You got it? You got it?
Who's got
Well,
some
you
more
know
that
that
gives
about purple dildos. So I'm like,
Oh.
It was like,
Cody,
yo,
listen to
yo.
me.
Of course
All
I'm
you have to
He's like,
do is
you got that
Google
membership?
it.
Yo, you with the Backstreet Boys? Oh, you got that membership?
He
Okay.
wishes he was with the Backstreet Boys.
That's Cody right now.
Cody, just go to
I tried to
Google.
tell Cody that he put a big old purple
He did.
floppy
I
zombie
saw it.
inside
Yeah,
him.
and I still
It was
And
a
he didn't
little
believe me.
I don't believe
He
you.
did
because
that? He really
Listen
did
to me, Linda's. All you have to do is put it in Google, his name, and then put nudes behind it. John told me to do it one day, and ever since I've just been like, my
Uh-oh.
eyes.
Oh my
the
god.
one takeaway is that he was
Oh,
extra
boy.
endowed, which I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe that. Like, I just couldn't believe it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you
Then
saw your
It's got a friend. And
has
it's
a
like,
big-
like, well, say hello to Mr. Happy. And he's like, oh, you know.
Oh my god.
yeah, it was really like
Wow.
it thigh, and I'm just like, wow. This is not anything that I
And
expected.
that's worth $6.50 American cents to me. Yes, I will pay that for that type of. Yes,
Wow. I can't
I
believe
don't
he
want to forget about it. I just wish they like didn't like automatically like phone and like car insurance. Yes, take it out automatically. Fine, but like, you know, like send an email or a text. Listen, your subscription to Aaron Carter needs to be renewed in like 2 days, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then at least I know, you know.
Or yeah,
If
either
I want to
way.
go one more month with purple dildos, like you know, it's my right. But that's
I would.
that real thing got me. I was livid. I
For
was.
$6.50 a month and the unlimited access to purple dildos, sign me
I mean, it was either. I was like on the highest bracket for Smule. I don't know what. I was drunk as fuck when I signed up for it because we were singing songs in karaoke, and I think it was like $20 a month. Either way, I paid a lot of money for one app that I used for 2 hours one night.
What app
Yeah.
was it?
I've done that.
App developer, because like I said,
Remember when I freaked out? I'm like, I've been paying for this for a year and a half. I freaked out. I was so livid.
I literally did that for Audible, and I just called Amazon. I was like, listen, I literally just got the subscribe. Like, I only got it for one thing. I don't even think I accessed it again. And they were able to look it up and see if that I didn't access it, and they refunded my money. But again, that's Amazon, so it's different. But that's hilarious. Funny. I'd still call Samuel if I were you. I mean, how long ago was this? Last year? I was still disputed.
Merry New Year's Eve to you, Garage Brother 327. I hope nothing but blessed and tidings come to you and your family.
Nothing but peace and love.
Much love to you.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't block her or whatever. I don't. This is funny. Like I just don't want to. You know.
Well, you know,
We're
you
good.
know, the whole the community terrorist came in here the other day, unannounced, just to start trouble, and he was like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's who it was, because he's like, keep monetizing off the things that I uncovered. You mean
was a fatwa thrown on you? Did they come?
I'm just saying, it was incredible, because he was very upset, because he was upset that I was monetizing off this something that's actually your property, John. I mean, and he was mad because it was his discovery and blah 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 blah.
Wait,
But-
what?
Are we talking about you know who, Brooke?
Yes,
Or
your favorite, Vera,
oh,
your
wait,
wait,
that asshole?
I'm so
Yeah.
I was
confused.
saying the other day when I did that live, when I played the live where we were debunking your whole, the whole, you know, Amber thing.
Oh,
Phil came in here and he was like, I'm really upset that you're keep monetizing off of something I discovered. And I'm like, something you discovered? This is John's property, technically. This
well,
is
the thing is, he probably would have struck you, but it's not his property. I guess it's like the Seaside Heights Police Department. I
yeah.
don't want to talk about it. It's so silly, and I'm not, you know, but it's weird. And it's just weird that, you know, it's been a year and a half, you know, or 2 years for certain.
He's
Like,
just
that's
trying
why I
to
like-
gaslight you, Brooke. He's just trying to
Okay.
gaslight.
Let it go. Everybody just needs to let it go. Let it be, let it go.
Yeah.
I've stayed true to my word. I'm not talking about it, and I'm great, and we love it.
Yeah, are you moving around? I'm hearing some background noise.
What?
Yeah, it sounds like
Sounds like
I'm walking on the boardwalk.
Oh, me?
Seaside.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in my bed right now. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting in my bed listening to you guys.
Like, what are you doing in your bed right now?
It sounds like somebody's beatboxing.
I'm not doing anything bad in my bed. No, I'm just laying on my bed.
You have a water bed?
No, I don't know why it's making noise. I'm just sitting there listening to you guys. There's nothing going on. Like
It sounds like you're like on a water bed, just like surfing it out. Like you're like.
No, I'm not.
And not like one of those like new water beds, like one of those old school water beds.
Yeah, my brother used to have one of those things. No, I never had a water bed. No, I'm just sitting in my bed. I'm not even moving around. I don't know. Do you hear like a weird noise?
Like I said, it sounds like somebody's got
like an 80s water bed.
No, no, I don't have one.
To specify, it's a really worn, non-friable mattress water bed.
Yeah, I got a bed from this mattress from Costco. It's like just one of those ones you get in a box and you pull it out and it becomes like.
Is it earbuds? You have earbuds in?
What do you say?
You have earbuds in?
No, I don't have earbuds. Maybe I need to get some. I don't do this very often. I just kind of jumped in on here, but I don't do live, so I don't have earbuds.
It sounds like you just flatulated a little bit on that last
one.
Like
I said, she's actually probably she's probably working for us right now while we're live, bottling our marketable goods.
Okay.
Wait, what did you just say?
It sounds like you're battling severe flatulence right now.
No.
Am I the only one that hears this?
I can hear it too. I mean, look at listen, Skamira.
What do I sound like? I can't hear it.
Look at your circle. It's going go.
I know. Why the fuck is it doing that?
I've even Montezuma's revenge is about to hit, and you got like 30 seconds, girl. You better get this girl.
If that is your stomach, we have a problem.
You don't hear that, Cody? Do you hear this?
Well, I do live near Mexico because I did get Montezuma's revenge when I went to Mexico. I drank the water and I freaking got Montezuma's revenge there. It was horrible. Horrible shit to happen to you. It is the worst.
Yeah, come out and come back in. Like, I'm gonna
okay, let me pop in, pog out. I need to go make dinner anyway. Okay. So I just want to jump in and say hi. And I'm gonna take my farty ass out of here.
I can't.
You know. Maybe I had too much beans today. I don't know. But
that's what it sounds like. Or like whale song, one or the other. Like I don't know.
I do live near SeaWorld, so hey, maybe it's the whales. I don't know.
Could it be whale song? One or the other.
That's funny.
Okay, guys. Well, have a good New Year. I'm gonna pop out
and go and make this noise so much. Like, don't leave.
You like the noise, John?
I do. It's the kind of
you want me to bottle it up for you and send it to you?
Yes.
Like Stephanie's bottled farts, you know? I mean, I can bottle up this noise for you and send it to you.
Well, we officially have a name for them. It's we're gonna start with John House of Queefs. That's gonna be our
Queefs.
Not House of Gucci, House of Queefs.
The House of Queefs. HOQ shorthand. Our hats.
It's gonna be HOQ. Yeah. And then it's gonna have this cloud behind it. It's
like kind of like Darcy and Stacey's House of 11, but like House of Queefs.
Right.
House of
Or like you might like a Q, like a big Q with like a smoke cloud like crossing the O. So that's how you see like something like edgy like that, you know.
We have a bunch of
it's a development.
We've got a actual like cross or country marketing team working on all this. I think we've got somebody cutting some vinyl. I'm not sure who's my other special guest. Okay, but yeah, so this is a thing we're gonna do. We're gonna probably hope to pocket about $100,000 in the next month or so, and that's just what we're gonna do. We've got it all together. So, but thank you for working so hard on our side business for us, Samira. I can just hear it's like a factory.
That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna go because I think I'm distracting you guys. So, I don't know what the fuck that noise is though. Like, what the hell? I'm just sitting in my bed.
Spoiler: we're bottling queefs as we speak, and that is
yeah. I just have that side thing. It's my side business, I'm just bottling my queefs right now.
He's actually on the machine right now.
It's my side hustle.
We're also using queefers, like milkers, but we're doing it, and we just got busted. Whatever. What
you
else?
know, but they are authentic.
All about mass production.
Yes, it's like the Model T. Like we're like Gerald Ford, not Gerald Ford.
Basically.
Not President Gerald Ford. The Henry Ford, that Ford.
Ford, yeah.
Innovators. You know, real. You know, in our time, just paving the way for science,
Real creepers around the world, you know.
physics, technology, economics, really just pretty much anything. With our patented queef assembly line.
Technology that you can hear now in the background.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Matrix, how they have like the humans in the pods. So picture that type of situation.
We have basically queen farms.
Yeah, we have queef farms. Well, I didn't want to say it as bluntly as Brooke did, but pretty much it's queef farms. So, and just fields of queefs going on. And like the little robots they dip in. Queefs. You know, our stirrups bill are crazy. This is the amount of stirrups we have to go through. I mean, like, you know, any money we make is like after we pay that rip roaring stirrups bill, and it can be high sometimes, you know, because some of the things that some of these people let out are like it's like a sonic boom. It's like if you were playing Street Fighter and Ryu threw a fireball at Chun-Li, like that type of force. I'm just saying.
I hope my husband's still watching this because he was a second ago. He was a second ago in the other room. That's so funny.
And that's why our queens are the best on the market.
You're going to be the PR person, right, John? You're going to plug.
You're being the PR person right now.
I am president,
Yeah, you are.
CEO, queef operator, and also CQO.
Chief operator. Yeah.
Although it sounds like you might be the chief queef operator right now.
Probably.
Out right there. I'm gonna have to give you that title.
I'm the queef in charge, right? You know.
The HQIC.
Yep. HQIC. Definitely.
Oh wait, there's a link request.
Coming right up. Now that I know how to do this.
Brooke's like easy peasy. Hold on.
You know this.
I know how to do this. Command
You'll be
V.
a pro soon.
Boys. A week ago, I was like, I don't know what to do. So,
I know. I have no clue what to do. I've never done a live on YouTube, and I have no clue what to do.
I never did a live on YouTube with this computer, which has been my nemesis since I got it. I'm like, I don't know, Jason. I think I'm going to put it back in the box and bring it back because I'm just like, I'm not used to being overwhelmed with technology like this. Like, usually, whatever. This.
Girl, you are asking for a raise, and I hear you loud and clear.
You just keep them coming, girl.
I can't hear shit. I don't even know what you guys are hearing.
That's
I'm
fine.
just hearing you guys.
Keep up with those queef
Doesn't
out.
it really sound like farting? Oh my god, this is embarrassing.
You know what? We're gonna be on what's that show called? When you go on and you actually give your money. Shark Tank.
Yeah,
We're gonna be on Shark Tank.
That show.
Mark Cuban is very interested in our queef business. What he's saying.
Yeah.
And Barbara Corcoran.
Barry Ho here.
Barbara Carp. Yeah.
Hi, Barry Ho. How are you?
Hey everyone, just popping by. Wanted to say hi.
Hi, Barry.
Hey,
I hope
Barry.
you all have a great year.
You too.
I hope your plans tonight are awesome. Everybody stay safe. You know, oh my
You
god,
too.
I
I'm
sound
gonna
like
mute you for one moment, Samira. I love you, but I'm gonna mute you because you got the.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna bring my queef with me. So bye, guys.
You know what? Come here. I'm gonna give you like
You'll see what I'm talking
break.
about.
What'd you
Go
say,
eat some
John?
food. You got 10 minutes. Get off the apparatus. Take a break for 10 minutes.
You qualified for a 15-minute break and a 30-minute lunch. You know.
Well, okay. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What? No.
Let's go.
We run a tight ship here. Get back
Detach
to work.
and just relax. Not too much.
These queefs are going to follow themselves, honey. All right. No.
Okay. Thank you, John. I'll hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up in the DMs, and we'll make.
And
this
listen,
happen.
by the way, the last drop off was a little light, so
step it up when you hook back up.
Yeah. Don't
Thank
come back with another a light package. Just saying.
Okay, I
Thank
won't.
Alright.
Promise. All right, guys. Have a good New Year's. I'll
Bye,
see you guys
Happy
New
New
Year's.
Year.
Bye,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Yeah. Hello, Barry Ho. Oh, goodness gracious. She is the
Okay,
sweetest
we're
girl.
good.
But Lord, it
you-
sounded like I had some subwoofers blowing in the background. And by subwoofers, I meant,
That's the power of Pine Sol, baby.
Can you hear me? Is
yeah,
it
I can
good?
hear you. How are you doing?
Okay, I was like, is that my microphone?
No. That was our top production manager.
Skamira's.
Yes.
It's okay. I just wanted to pop in and say hi to everybody. Hope everybody stays safe. Obviously keep on roasting the 90-day fiasco people because that's what we love to do.
You say 90 Day Fiasco?
Yeah.
She did. That's
I
kind of
love
what
that.
it is. That's kind of what it
I-
is.
I never say 90-day fiance. I really legit forget that it's called 90-day fiance. I just call them 90-day fiasco because this is
I
all a
love that.
fiasco.
That's
Thank
exactly what it is.
It-
I
it's,
couldn't
I
say
should have thought of that. Damn.
better. Dang.
Damn it.
it's like because fuck, TLC keeps on, giving us these bullshit storylines, and it's like, dude, I know you want to make it dramatic, but you're being so dramatic to the point that you're being predictable and how dramatic you're being. It's
Exactly.
Shelly,
it's a conundrum. It's a conundrum we don't want to have, child. They did not understand the assignment. So here we are, just
Amen. It really
Yeah.
is. It's like every season gets more and more convoluted. Like you said, it's just like there's just more like I don't know. And then I
Fakeness?
still go ahead.
fakeness, cloud chasing, douche
Yes.
canoes.
I was about to say again. I'm just gonna circle right back to the cameos and the OnlyFans that we're already starting to have with this season and the drama that we had before episode 1 with Jasmine and the other lady and all that stuff. It's just like where is this all coming from? This is like a mutant cast already.
You know what?
well, I was
It's-
saying that like before we even watched the first episode because is that when
Moments.
we were in Vegas, babe? I'm like, oh my god, this new cast is like wilding out, and like the first show didn't even air yet. This is insane to see that much of like craziness. I didn't even follow them yet. But now they seem to have like quieted down a little bit. I think TLC put them in check.
Maybe.
And said, listen, you are no Pala Mayfield or no Darcy Silva. Okay.
You are not Larissa Lima. We're gonna need you to take a seat. Just one
Yeah.
second.
Like you are no diva yet, sweetheart.
Right.
So Papa Xanax and relax. Because they were like, I think Jasmine had like 3 breakdowns. Gino was going off. Mike was going off. Some guy who. And when are they ever going to show like that older fella?
Which one? That's
Who,
the older fella?
Was
There's like
the cult
another
leader
guy.
Ben?
The guy who hasn't been aired yet. He's like
The
got, like,
the
gray
cult
hair.
leader. The cult leader
Wait a
Ben
second.
that
We know
is
there's somebody that hasn't aired yet.
that
They
is
didn't show him yet.
Mahogany. Mahogany with Ben.
Have they showed him?
No, that's the one I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like,
He's
where
a
is
cult
he?
leader. I don't know.
I'm so
I don't
lost.
know. I don't know why
there's
they
a
haven't
rogue
shown.
cast member.
People, we need to remember we're still on the 3rd episode. We
I
have
know.
not
I know,
entered
but
the
it's
3rd
rare that they
episode.
wait like 4 episodes deep to bring somebody in. Like, it's
That
not
is very rare. It makes you think that. Oh my gosh, can y'all hear that screeching in the background? I really need to go shut my son's door. But seriously, that is. I mean, has there ever been somebody brought in episode 4? Ever?
I think the only time I can think of that was Devin when the first season of The Other Way. They waited 4 episodes to bring her on. I think because she was also like the last to film and they were still wrapping everything up with her. So that's why it took so long. So that might be the same reason why. He's a cult leader, really, this guy? Oh, he is like in the weird church, right?
I've got to look it up.
Yeah, I think that because remember him and Jesus, that Mahogany and him got Jesus in common, and they're gonna make it through because they got Jesus in common.
The name is
So
Mahogany.
Jesus take the wheel. Yes, Mahogany. She's from Peru.
I've never seen this human being in my life. Never.
I know I follow him, and I'm like, oh, when are you going to be on the show?
Did not even know these people existed or
He
that
was
they
like
were
really
cast.
chody off the jump, though.
I think
Has
they're gonna
anybody
put him
seen
on this one,
I
on the
know.
third one. I don't know. I hope. I don't know.
Maybe I don't pay enough attention to the freaking trailers
No,
and
no,
stuff.
but they haven't put him yet. They haven't put him yet. Like
But if
the
they
only
put
thing they did about the trailer was we have God in common,
where are you
and
going?
that's why our love will survive.
Pop fireworks.
My friends don't believe me. It's like, dude, yeah, you're being catfish. We all know this. We're like, everybody knows it. The entire world knows it. You know, the international people know it. You know it. We
Oh
all
my
know
God.
it. But fuck this.
Weird.
Karini
Oh,
just
no.
went off.
Oh
what
no.
do you mean?
Well,
Oh,
ladies
yeah.
and gents, I gotta leave you, but it was a pleasure.
Well, thank you for
I
coming up,
loved it.
Mary. I've never really
Oh.
spoken to you one-on-one at all, but thank you for coming up, and you're welcome anytime.
Thank you. We'll plan it out. Definitely, we'll
Yeah.
plan it out. And
Absolutely.
just remember, it's a 90-day fiasco, and
90
that's all it's gonna be.
I love
Just a
it.
fiasco. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, and I like to always give a little insight, you know, a little perspective when discussing these type of things. And I like to always teach people new words. So we're
New
gonna
word.
enter a new season this time with a lot of Spanish speaking, and I already started. Like I couldn't help myself. That's why I'm here. And for Ximena, the word is cuerete. What does it mean? Cuerete means in a Puerto Rican slang to say prostitute in a very vulgar way.
There we go. I love this.
So thank you.
Can you put that in the chat so I can
Oh yeah.
understand that when I come back to the replay and I can practice that, and then I will actually use that 6 times in a day so that I can make it part of my vocabulary. Absolutely.
Sure. Cuerete, because you know, I'm sorry.
Oh, you
Yeah. Es como que loca. Oh God, just cuerete, and we'll leave it to
Cuerete.
that. Cuerete.
I think I'm saying it
But
right. I'm not sure.
But I'll write it in the chat, and once again, take care, you guys. Have an
Thank you,
awesome new
Mary.
year. You're
Bye.
amazing.
Here
Bye.
to you too. Oh, Jennifer Positivity, thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a happy new year. What's going on, John? You look perplexed.
I'm just trying to. Karini wrote a novel. Can she just like stop with like the?
Jason, can you go shut his door, please? Now he's gonna get his duck call out. I can't. I think my husband must want to come on screen. Lord. Thank you so much again, Jennifer. That was so sweet of you. Let's see. I don't see Karini. Did she block me? I'm so always paranoid because I'm always getting blocked by people. I guess.
Well, Paul took all his posts down.
I don't see anything that she's posted except for.
It's her last post. It was 47 minutes ago.
Nope, it's not. I can't see it. I see one for 54 minutes ago.
It's her like in a black and white picture with the kids.
Yeah. That's what I see. Those babies.
Well, that's sad.
It is sad. I just wish they could get.
You want me to read what it says?
Yeah, because I don't. Oh, you mean the caption? Yes. What does it mean?
Hold on. It says, "What was to be love from my life became a nightmare. The last few days have been the worst of my life. Spending such a special date away from my greatest treasures that are my children is heartbreaking. And all this because of the childish attitudes of my ex-husband, who I'm fighting tirelessly for divorce. I decided to take an attitude that many have been warning me for a long time. I decided to get out of an abusive relationship, and I know it won't be easy. But staying away from my greatest love is the worst of all. I know that after my decision, he started using our children like blackmail. And this hasn't happened once or twice, even though he knows I'm still breastfeeding. I was lucky to meet wonderful Brazilians who are helping me at this moment, whether with my clothes, food, and shelter. I am already looking for my rights. Many people ask why I didn't return to Brazil. I understand that's not easy. I have 2 children who have U.S. citizenship, and I can't just take them out of the country without their father's permission. Finally, my heart is in my hand, and I miss my little ones a lot, but I know that I will need to keep the nostalgia in my pocket and fight with all my strength for them and our independence and happiness away from this dysfunctional disturbance. I know that in 2022, on the same date and the same time, I will review this text, and I'm running as in another scenario, so I'm ahead of it. It is worth fighting for our happiness and my children. We will be very happy. In Jesus' name we pray. I ask that we respect me, respect my feelings, respect the story that many do not know, and respect a human being and a woman. Karini.
It's so crazy that you're just reading that, and Paul just DM'd me. I'm asking it. He said he's going to come up in a second. So it's just sad what's going on with that little family. You know what? I can't. I said that on the last stream. I think. Oh, there we go. Correte. I got it now. Thank you, Barry. No, but I feel like that it's the same thing. Like, you know, and everybody wants to just chop it apart and be like, no, we're only seeing snippets. And I'm going to say it again. Like, if, you know, I consider Paul a smart person. I just do. I consider Paul somebody that's going to think, oh my gosh, if I'm going to clip this little piece of a clip and I'm going to put it out to the public and I'm going to give it out, then you've got to expect that if somebody's called or if there's agencies called or something done.
Everybody's been called. I can promise you, every agency has been called.
That's what my point is, though, is that he's got to know by snippeting these things out that the rest of it will be subpoenaed or looked into. I think that what he is presenting is legitimate. I do still think she grabbed his hair and put her hand around his neck. I saw it with my own eyeballs. So I just, and maybe she does have postpartum, but the bottom line is that the help has to be given, and then the regimen has to be adhered to. And it might just not be her; it might be him too. I think he said that the other night. Like they both need some kind of guidance, and that's okay. I think a lot of us do. You know, I really do. And maybe they are toxic for each other, and maybe you know, he just needs to be able to know that he can find somebody that maybe he's more compatible with, and like Karini said, maybe they can have 2 happy homes for the babies, because that's all the only people that are really important. Him and my husband are having the most fun making horrible noises in the background. One moment. Or you're gonna have to give me a charger, one of the two. But anyway, yeah, I think that yeah, most women don't. I don't think recognize postpartum until they're in full swing of postpartum. And I mean, some of the stuff that I saw, it was just like it. That's what it just dripped of postpartum depression. And there's nothing to be. You know, it's not stick. He said the other night it was stigmatized. I wouldn't say that mental health is stigmatized anymore. I think that we've made movements in, you know, mountain size when it comes to treating people with mental health problems. And I think a huge part of our population has it. And if they didn't have it before COVID, they do now. And I don't think there's anything wrong with getting that kind of treatment. And I don't know what the pause is or the holdup is, but you know, I just keep getting these or seeing these videos of these little babies, and it just breaks my heart. So hey Dee, Happy New Year. I just hope that they can do what's best for them, do what's best for the babies, and that everybody can, you know, even though it's a hard, treacherous journey to go through something like this, split up like this, at the end, I think everybody will be okay. Just my opinion. John, you know Paul more better than I do.
I mean, just have to be apart. That's that.
I agree. And I think that they'll find happy. I mean, you know, both of them, I think, are fighting to stay, or I just think it's a worthless cause at this point.
I think everybody would agree with that.
Because, come on, I mean, I've already voiced my opinion on it and I've gotten slammed for it, but I'll stand by what I said. I mean, you can't neglect the fact that there's been so many things like Paul talked about the other night on your channel, John, like the letter and the all the things in the meeting and all everything else. And now Paul's like freaking out because she's wanting to take the kids back to Brazil. And I mean, that's just another fight that they're going to have, you know, is this huge international custody battle. That's going to be a big problem. And
or
then,
they can stay together, like they most likely probably will.
and that's probably why we're seeing them stick it out like this so far, because it's like that's the easiest choice rather than start something that's going to cost so much money and so much time. And, you know, it's just sometimes, I don't know. It's,
Well, hopefully this time it's, you know, after that big brawl they had like a year and a half ago in the summer, I never thought they'd be back together. And they got really away with, you know.
and that's another thing. Like, did she lie on that police report?
Well, she said she did. So, I mean, they really did get away with a lot. So now, and I know a lot of people have called the police and CPS, and you know, so I think it's maybe this time something will actually happen because it seems like it's at the point. But then again, Karini she took the children that time. She, you know, took cross state lines. Paul couldn't find them, or double restraining orders were like issued. I mean, they were gone for like what, a month and a half. And now it's, I don't know. It's New Year's Eve. What a buzzkill. Sorry,
I mean, it just came up. I don't know.
No, I know. It's not, I'm the one who put it up. I'm just saying, like, Jesus.
Thanks for the buzzkill. I thought it was. I mean, it was weird that he literally, like, he doesn't message me like he messages you. I mean, he just messaged me for the first time back the other day after I told him it was nice to meet him after we would lie or on your channel and talk to him. But and I asked him, does he want to come up? Because I mean, he did send me the other day a lot of Brazilian, you know, tabloids that I couldn't read, obviously, that didn't have time to translate. But evidently, they're all spinning the fact that he's A-wording her. I don't even know what to say about that. Just harming her in some way. And that it was all a ploy, basically, to get her a leg in to get custody. So, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Sassy. I mean, Christy. But yeah. I just hope that for that whole family's sake, for everybody involved, I mean, Karini, Paul, and the children, that they just do something proactive, not reactive, like, because I feel like everything we've seen is a reactive situation. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's reacting to something. Can y'all hear those fireworks? Pop, 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 pop.
Nope.
You can't? Oh, that's good.
But Cody's washing dishes. What you doing, babe?
Huh?
Washing dishes?
What are you doing?
I'm sitting here. Cody's washing dishes.
Oh, I was talking to Jason. He still hasn't brought me my battery for my vape because it's dead. I'm just sitting there eyeballing him. Like, can you bring me a charger?
That's what I do to Cody.
I got one charging over here for you.
Well, then can you bring it to me? God. Oh, you got one charging? I bet you it's already ready. That's good. He's already poured me some wine. He's so sweet. Oh, you guys got him all wrong.
I just posted that like thing that Karini said, and people are like, "Oh, look at Yates exploiting Karini." I said from Karini.
You can come on and say hi.
Oh, people.
You don't want to come on and say hi? Jason's getting embarrassed. It's so funny. You don't want to say hi? Okay. We'll go pop fireworks. This does not work. This one doesn't work. Did you get this out of my purse? Because this one doesn't work. Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. So, where were we? Squirrel.
I don't know. Let's not talk about Paul and Karini.
Okay. So, what else can we talk about? We've got T-minus 30 minutes before Heidi goes live. And then I guess John's going to not go live. John's going to be on Heidi's channel.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll take a break from my channel.
But why? It's hopping. Jason is like, hell no. He is like, hell no. He's right. He's over there with his duck calls. I can't believe y'all couldn't hear it. He was making fart noises with his freaking duck calls. I'm not embarrassed. We were talking about queef jars. It's fine. It was totally appropriate.
You should have put like a hat on the deer behind you.
Did y'all hear it?
That I heard. I heard the dog.
That's not a dog. That's a duck call. Do it again.
Oh. That I heard.
Deep in the heart of Texas. That's what we do.
You need like a Santa hat on the deer behind you.
Oh, I know. And I had one before, but I don't know what happened to it. I didn't have one like the other night. I had used to. That deer head was over on this wall over here. And whenever it was part of the motif. So of course it had to have a Santa hat, but I don't know what happened to it this year. But
I think I'm gonna have to get some New Year's Eve Dominoes. Cody, what are we eating? Cody,
are y'all cooking black eyes tomorrow?
You think I can hear you?
New
Like
Year's
in there
Eve
just
Dominoes?
talking
What are we
softly?
eating?
Like you sound like you're trying to serenade me or something. I'm supposed to hear that.
Yeah.
I think it's close.
How the hell am I supposed to hear that?
Oh my god, I forgot to do this again.
Let's eat like kings for New Year's. Let's bring in the New Year's right with some Dominoes.
Fine. Damn it.
The food of champions.
I've got to do something that I forgot to do again. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get good at this. I'm never gonna be diligent enough to do what I'm supposed to do.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a Domino's open over here.
I'm
Because
sure
everything is
is.
closed.
Now it's monetized. I'm so stupid. God.
Oh, you didn't monetize it?
No, I never do.
And I walked you through that. That's just poor on your part.
I know. It's really shameful. Damn.
Let's see. Domino's.
I did now. What do you got behind your back now? He's just looking at the fireworks. Literally, my husband is staring. Oh, that's right. It's opposite. He's staring at our fireworks. And look, why not? That's a pretty big show. I might have to
What's
go.
with Domino's? Who gets that?
Who gets what? You don't order from the app. You have to do the two.
No, because like I get like on the boardwalk you have like all like the good pizza. You don't get Domino's unless it's like now.
Desperation.
Yeah, like, and that's like, I don't even know if they'll deliver that far. It's all the way by the Garden State, babe.
Oh, I did now, D. I monetized it now.
You did deliver, Cody?
What?
The Domino's like by the Garden State.
Who?
The Domino's by the
Who's
Garden
Crazy
State.
Cat Lady? I thought Crazy Cat Lady was. Who's Crazy Cat Lady? Are they?
Crazy Cat Lady is super cool.
Oh, then.
I'd rather have Pizza Hut. You want Pizza
Well,
Hut?
it's still
Well,
blocked.
there's not even a Pizza Hut over
Yeah,
here.
there is. Yeah, there is. It's actually closer, I think, than the what's it called?
No, this is summertime. We'd have no problem.
Well, what about Little Caesar?
Where is
Pizza
there a Little
Pizza.
Caesars?
On this side over here too, before you get to the bridge.
Hot and ready. Hot
See,
and
things
ready
we
for
live
that.
like on this little tiny thing. Like in this wintertime, it's like there's no one here, and you have to go like across the bridge.
I noticed. I knew Crazy Cat Mama too. Exactly. I knew that name. Sorry. Now it's come. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, John. But I don't think
No,
she's
it's not.
anything horrible. I'm
Well,
not
I'd
sure.
rather have Little Caesar.
You guys don't have Papa John's there? I like Papa John's.
Oh.
Those. No.
I don't eat the pizza. Like I'll get it from Domino's and I'll get like the wings or something like that. Like because like
I'd rather have Little Caesars.
Like
They
the
have great
pizza.
Crazy bread, though. The crazy best is.
But I'll get like I like Domino's wings and it's like dirty and greasy and like
Oh, guess who
yeah,
made my
when you're
husband
drunk
made
it's like it tastes like fucking gold.
Where are the wings?
So-
Made? You guys. So I came home and he's made wings. Like he deep fries the wings. Tell me what you do. And then we got barbecue, or I'm sorry, Buffalo Wild Wing sauces.
Wait, Crazy Cat Mama, what did I say last night? I know I didn't want to bring up Betty White. I'm
Oh,
like super
thank you
depressed
for the
all
super
day
chat,
about it.
Crazy Cat Mama. Thank you. John, please explain about poor Betty White, what you discussed last
I was crazy. Like, and I woke up and I think they're like Betty White died. I'm like, no fucking way. And I was so, she was so close. I've been down because of her because I love Betty White. Mama's Family, Mary Tyler Moore. Like I grew up like my great grandmother raised me, and like my grandparents had me after that. So I watch every Betty White show known to man. Password, when her husband was there. Very depressing.
Of course he didn't do that. he did not do that. He was just talking about how it was supposed to be. He thought her birthday, or somebody said something about her birthday, and then they started discussing her birthday just being 18 days away, and it was just wild because I literally heard that on the way to work today. Because I listened to the replay of the members only chat, and I literally heard that discussion. And by noon, after I listened to this at 5 a.m, 7 hours later, I'm getting an alert that she died.
Why are you? What did he do? Wish death on her? Jesus,
Insane. But of course, he would not.
I remember that dance episode too, like watching it live. Like, we were saying like Golden Girls came on Saturday nights. We were talking about like all like the lineup, and like here's Betty White dying the next day. My inner eye was working.
I'm telling you.
It was so weird for me to even talk about stuff like that.
It was sometimes I just think like I'll do that sometimes, and that just I think there's some type of that was just strange for it to come up, and then literally she's dead. It said the police went to her house and found her deceased, and I was just like, they were just talking about this.
And like if you look at her Facebook, her Instagram, like her 100th birthday People magazine thing came out, and she's like, I'm so excited that we know it's not Betty writing it, right? But still, and all the greats always made it to, like Bob Hope made it to 100. Who else? Like George Burns made it to 100.
Last night, Michael Douglas.
And like she's like the last person. Like that's it. Like that George Burns, Lucille Ball, like those old tiny people. She was like the last person like that was like holding it. And now that whole like it's all gone.
3 days ago. And that's assuming that, I'm sure she's probably not in charge of her social media, but what a beautiful lady. What a beautiful woman. And
such a good heart. Like, I don't think there's like one person say anything bad about Betty White except B. Arthur. And B. Arthur, has been around.
B. Arthur and Betty White had issues off screen.
Oh, B. Arthur, when they were on Golden Girls, they could not stand. Well, B. Arthur didn't like Rose because she thought Rose was just like too like peppy and and better. Well, don't forget, like, B. Arthur was on Maude, right, with Rue McClanahan. They were both on Maude together in the 70s, like right before Golden Girls, and then Betty White was on Mary Tyler Moore as Sue Ann. So they're all coming from like big shows, and then Betty White and Rue McClanahan were on Mama's Family together, and Betty White was Ellen, and Rue McClanahan was Crazy Aunt Fran. And then they all left Mama's Family to start the Golden Girls.
Thank you again, Crazy Cat Mama. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. And yeah, all talking about her was done with admiration and respect. It was nothing horrible. Like, as you can see, John's a huge fan. When we were talking about that in the chat before I
remember when Lucy died, it was like 19, like I was in 4th grade, and like, I forget, it was like a Thursday night. I think it was a Thursday night. And then we got like, it was like breaking news. And like, TV stopped and they announced that like Lucy passed away. And then they played like 4 episodes of I Love, and I remember crying because like, I Love Lucy, like, holy shit,
right.
And then my grandparents, everybody was upset that Lucy had passed.
Yeah. Mine were too. I think the most
I relate this with like that kind of same that with Lucy passing is like with like Betty White passing. It's like the same like reverence. Like
I can't sit there. I'm not even gonna lie. Like today when I heard that news, I literally cried. And like the last person that I can remember crying over that died that was a celebrity was like Whitney Houston. I think the one before that was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, I lost it when he passed away. But yeah, I literally sat there and shed a tear, which surprised me. But that just shows me how much growing up, and I wasn't even as far deep into this as you, John. I didn't watch Mary Tyler Moore or Maude or any of that stuff. I just watched the Golden Girls, and I watched Golden Girls religiously, and I watched the reruns, and I just couldn't. That never got old to me. That should just
everybody watched the Golden Girls. I mean, like that's like and they never thought doing a show about 4 women in their 60s would ever be like, they're like, you're crazy for trying to want to do a show like this. And
right. And who knew the oldest lady on the show was the youngest one of the cast?
And Michelle Getty was, I think, the youngest out of all of them, I think.
Yeah, she was the youngest. That's what I'm saying. The oldest, on the show was the youngest in the cast, which was crazy. I learned
there's like no Golden Girls anymore. That's sad.
It is sad. And it just kills me that they were literally People magazine and all this. Like we talked, not only did you guys talk about it last night, we talked about it at work yesterday as like coworkers. We're like, oh my gosh, she is about to turn 20, 100 years old, 21. Listen to me. She's about to turn 100 years old. Like, in fact, my coworkers that weren't at work, today texted me as soon as they heard it. Oh my God, because we were just talking about it. So it's sad. And even though she lived a great life and a full life and she gets to go be with her husband now, like it's still sad. That's like a legend.
Yeah, I'm like down about it, but she was so excited to see her husband Alan again. So I know that she's like doing some type of like Charleston with Alan and their
Charleston.
animals. She loved Alan Ludden. She never got remarried again. I know so much about Betty White. Like, oh my God, what a great woman.
Beautiful
She's like one of my
lady.
grandmas.
Oh my God, crazy cat mama again. Thank you. Thank you so much for that super chat. It was so strange to hear she passed today. And she did need to
At
make
least, like, I wish she would have made it into like 2022. At least it would have been like the same year, 1922 to 2022. Then she's like 1922 to 2021.
But I mean, but in a sense, I mean, like I said earlier in my life, it's like a little bit like she kind of went in her own way, I guess. I mean, maybe she didn't want to make it to, I mean, she made it till the last day of
Yeah,
the year.
and she wanted to spend it with her husband. So good for her.
Yeah. Thank you again.
I mean, we all knew she wasn't gonna live forever. It's sad.
I just expected her to live a long time. I expected her to surpass. I mean, she herself, I think, said in recent interviews she didn't have any health problems. That she was lucky. I think she said in one interview that I read that what did she say that I forget. She made some comment about not eating anything green, and it seems to be working.
Well,
And
she was doing it in Cleveland up until what? She was like 95, and then she was like doing like Offer Rockers, and she had some other show.
when did she do SNL? How old was she? 98 when she did SNL?
No, she was 89.
89. Dyslexia. I have it. I'm telling you.
2010. I think she said she was 88 and a half years old or 89 and a half years old. It wasn't quite 90. She was either 88 or 89 when she did SNL. She did SNL in 2010. She was
It
born
doesn't
in
seem that long ago.
She
It
was
seemed like
88. She was 88.
wow. Yeah, 2021 had to just give us one more hoorah before it left. But when you get to be 99 years old, I mean, and I hope to goodness that she just passed away peacefully. Then I mean, it's just insane though. I just really thought that she'd make it to her 100th. Jason, from duck calls to belching, thank you. Dick Van Dyke Show, that was the bomb.
Oh, with Rosemary.
It's so
That's what the thing is. I was just watching Dick Clark interview thing with Ryan Seacrest.
so you don't want to watch it now? Well, Dick Clark's not alive anymore.
Well, I mean, I know. That's what I'm saying.
He's like, I'm watching Dick Clark, but Ryan Seacrest is hosting it.
I can't believe how many people on New Year's Eve are talking about this ball stuff. I don't know. I guess we're all.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
he's close, so yeah. Yeah, but Dick Van Dyke.
I don't want. Let's talk about that tomorrow. I don't want to bring the new year with that energy.
Yeah. Dick Van Dyke was awesome, though, for sure. I can remember dancing to. We did well, it doesn't even matter. When I was younger. Well, I'm married.
So what are you guys plans for the rest of the night? You gonna watch Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve?
I think so. In fact, we're gonna get on. Jason says no, I changed it, but I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna watch Heidi's live in the next 15 minutes. We're also gonna turn on. We've got, like I said, I bought my son a Monopoly game. I said it earlier, and instead of money, it's got debit cards. I'm really excited to see how it works.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's electronic Monopoly, like with debit cards. So we're gonna do that. My husband made a whole spread of food, and we're gonna peel the little one off the Fortnite and watch some TV, play our game, and pop some fireworks on a while. Yes, but let's do one final toast. Thank you, perfect. I'm lifting my glass to Betty and to the new year. Happy New Year.
Clink, clink, cheers. Happy New Year, everybody.
And I think that's a good spot to end it, y'all. I
Yeah,
think
I'm gonna take a 5 and give myself a good 15. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to eat something real quick before I hop over to Heidi's. Yes, we're gonna. You'll see me over on Hetty's channel. So hop on over to Hetty's. Good old Hetty. Got a good old head on her shoulders.
And the next
Good old Hetty with that good old head on her shoulders. I'll be there, lickety split. 11 o'clock. So.
But happy New Year's. Thank you, John, for coming up. Thank you, everybody else that came up tonight. Maria and Barry and Skamira. And am I missing anybody? No, I don't think so.
I'm going to pull a Heidi. Watch this. Bye, everybody.
Anyway, thanks for leaving me full screen, John. Is there a way to get me off of this? I guess not. Anyway, y'all have a happy new year. I will see all of y'all in Heidi's chat in a little while, and I'll see all y'all next year. Happy New Year. Thank y'all all for the super chats, and thank y'all all for being here. Y'all have a good night.